We've got half an hour total.
Yeah.
And I'll be gone. I'll come in and tell you when I'm finished.
Oh, go for it, go for it.
Okay?
Yeah.
Thank you, man.
But just be aware that I might have to come. I'm going to leave it, but if someone else comes and tells me, then I have to come.
If you're told to come and speak to me, you do what you've been told to do.
No problem.
Yeah?
Thank you.
Obviously, don't try and pull the control off me, nothing like that.
I'm not going to do something.
But I'll be just there.
Yeah, no worries.
All right?
Fine.
Thank you very much, mate. It's lawful.
Right, no.
Go on.
Come here.
Go on.
Walk with me.
Yeah, sure. Where we
Can
going?
you count? Because I don't want to assume that you're not a numerate. Can you count?
Well,
Did you launch it from here?
no,
Where did you launch it from?
above there. I'll walk down to here.
But you're vertically, it was seen above this spot. So
No, the drone's been up there. Probably where we are now. Oh,
right, okay.
Along
Come
there.
Here. Come here.
Go on.
Right.
What are you showing me?
Count. Walk me. 1.
Right.
Count. 2.
What are we counting in meters?
Right. I'm going to say.
No, I
the
don't
time.
know. Go on.
I told you that your drone use would be considered a privacy issue to the people in that hotel.
I've stayed away from the
I
windows.
checked. It doesn't matter whether you stayed away from the window.
Of course
That
it
thing's
matters.
got a camera that can zoom
I'm
in.
not here to zoom into the window, my friend.
I
And
don't
you know that.
what you haven't.
As soon as the officer arrives, he treats the drone like a privacy problem. He points at hotel windows and warns about people being watched. But he's talking about what could happen, not what's actually happening. The auditor is careful and avoids filming private areas, showing respect for boundaries. Under UK rules, flying a drone in public is not a privacy breach unless someone is targeted in a disturbing way. Just having a zoom camera doesn't make it illegal. So, the officer's concerns may be genuine, but they don't match the law. He's confusing what if with real wrongdoing.
I'll show you the video.
However, I've also checked the details of what you can do
Go on.
with a small drone.
Yeah.
All right?
Sure.
And you can't go within 50 metres of someone horizontally. There are people
Not
in
true.
that building.
Not true.
Well,
I'll show you the legislation.
I've just looked at the diagram.
Scroll down to the bottom. 250 underground.
Secondly, what did I tell you
Go on.
would happen? Is that this would get called in as a security alert.
Been in there. I've told them.
Stop talking.
They had no issue.
Stop talking and listen to me. Right? What did I tell you would happen? Is that this would get called into police as a security
But it's
alert.
you.
Stop
You're back.
talking and listen.
You need to speak to your boss, mate.
Right. Stop talking and listen.
No
I
problem.
don't need to be.
Go on. I'll listen to
Speak
you.
to any
I'm going to
boss.
look the research the thing up. You
Right.
talk. Go on.
What I told you is that if you launch a drone in this location,
I'm going to put it back in the bag. One sec.
it's make sure you do.
Comes in my-
And if it comes out again, honestly, this time there's no mucking around. I'm just
For YouTube video.
Yeah. The drone part. Yeah.
okay. Counter-terrorism unit.
Well, I hope.
Like I told you.
I hope that they know. I hope that they know the legislation a bit better.
Right.
Because 250 on an underground drone can go any distance from anywhere within reason.
When the officer calls counterterrorism, it's clear this situation doesn't need that level of response. There's no sign of terrorism, just a normal drone check. Section 43 of the Terrorism Act 2000 requires real suspicion, and that's missing here. Calling anti-terror units for a simple drone flight is excessive and can damage their credibility.
You have to be safe.
Yes.
So if I was to hover it over these people, clearly it's reckless. If I go and fly right up to the windows, it's a privacy issue.
What's the distance that you can go horizontally?
There's no distance with a sub 250
meters.
There's no distance with a sub 250 gram drone.
Looked it up.
You're wrong.
With the size of your drone.
You're wrong.
50 meters.
You're wrong.
Looked it up.
You're wrong.
Anyway, the point is, I said the point I'm making to you is not that this is an issue of the drone regulations. I'm not here to.
But I'm not breaking any laws, my friend. I know you don't like it, but I'm okay to do it.
Right. At the moment, you're not going to leave until I've taken your details under the Police Reform Act, Section 50. You've now got a right to give me the details because you're doing something.
What crime do you suspect me of?
Okay, a breach of the drone regulations and
I haven't breached. I can show it if you want.
Okay, you've caused a security alert to happen at this station that luckily I've been able to keep a lid on. Okay, because of the conversation we had earlier.
The officer then demands the auditor's personal details under Section 50 and says he can't leave. But Section 50 only applies if someone is causing alarm, distress, or harassment. That's not the case here. The auditor is simply flying a drone legally. Even if there were a rule break, it would be a civil issue, not a reason to detain someone. The officer also mentions breach of the peace, but that only applies if violence is happening or about to happen. By stopping the auditor from leaving without a valid reason, the officer risks breaking human rights laws about personal freedom.
I'd not been here, or I'd been engaged with something else, that would likely to have escalated to something much bigger, which is the very breach of the peace that I advised you not to do, and yet you've gone ahead and done it. So, for that reason, I'm going to require your details.
Can I just speak to this officer a second?
No. Not leave. If you
I'm not going anywhere, I'm trying to talk to him.
No, if you try to leave, okay, I will arrest you for a breach of the peace, right? You're talking to me, you can talk to him in the moment. Right.
I believe you're overstepping your mark, and I'd like a senior officer to deal with this. I'm not going anywhere, mate. I'm not going to run away.
You are not going anywhere, because if you do, you will be arrested, because I'll consider
I have not committed any offence. Right. I am lawful to fly here, my friend. I am lawful to fly here.
Okay. The point, as I'm trying to explain to you, which you seem to childishly trying to be getting a reaction.
I just want to fly my drone, mate.
Social media channel, and I'm not really bothered.
I don't want no reaction.
Here
I just want to fly my drone.
Sure an international railway station, an iconic hotel, and another railway station across the road of national importance are able to carry on operating without pointless and avoidable security alerts.
CAA, yeah.
Right.
Drones under 250 gram, right? No.
Stop.
There's no distance.
Right.
I have not broken any regulations, so you have no suspicion of a crime. The only thing I'm required to give you is the ID on the drone, which links to the registration of the drone.
The auditor stays calm and shows the official drone rules on his phone, proving he is following the law. He tries to have a logical, fact-based discussion, but the officer ignores the rules and keeps repeating, disturbing the peace. That term doesn't apply here. Courts say breach of the peace only matters if there's a real risk of violence. Here, there's no crowd, no danger, just a legal drone flight. Ignoring clear evidence starts to look less like a mistake and more like wrongdoing.
I've done something.
I haven't breached the peace. Flying a drone will not breach the peace, officer.
I told you that it was likely to create a security alert.
But that is not a crime.
I've had someone come running into our office going, there's a guy flying drones. Can you come check it out from a security point
of course.
Exactly what I predicted would happen.
Yeah, but I've came in to tell you what I'm doing.
What if it wasn't me that he came to speak to, and it was another officer who goes, oh my God, this could be anything. Let's
generally,
evacuate.
look, I'll be honest with you.
Or he'd gone straight to his manager before coming to us, and they'd made that decision. Okay. I told you that was a possibility.
I can't stop people overreacting.
No.
I've told you. I've told the hotel.
You can.
I've pre-warned everybody.
You can, because I told you that was a likely consequence to your behaviour.
It's unjustified.
And you carried on doing it.
It's unreasonable. I'm not committing a crime.
The auditor wasn't hiding anything. He explained his actions clearly from the start. Any confusion came from others not understanding the rules, not from his behavior. That's a communication issue, not a legal one. For a breach of the peace, there must be a real and immediate threat. This situation was calm and lawful. If people panic, it shows lack of knowledge, not a reason to stop him.
The phone here is one of our drone specialists. He's going to categorically tell you cannot launch that from here. Listen to what he's got to say and introduce himself. Jobs are good. In short,
hi mate, it's PC Green with BTP. Basically, where you're trying to take off from my understanding, now I'm not there, but from my understanding, if you're looking at the maps that I'm looking at, which is drone assist, you are trying to take off within a restricted airspace. If you're trying to take off in that restricted airspace, you will be committing an offence under the air navigation order.
No, where I am, I'm outside some Pancras, which is only in EGR.
That's called
160 specified area.
Which is a specified area and shown as restricted airspace.
No, the specified area is for helicopters only. Drones are allowed in the specified area. The City of London is very close, but I'm not in that zone.
EGR 160 is not meant for drones. It's for helicopters, especially VIP or royal flights, usually above 1,000 feet. Most drones fly under 400 feet, so they're below that zone. It only applies to drones if a special notice, NOTAM, says so, and there isn't one here. Apps and official maps confirm this. So, EGR 160 doesn't automatically ban drone flights. The auditor explains this more clearly than the officer.
Also, have you got insurance, on a separate note, have you got insurance to be flying it for commercial purposes?
I do. I don't think I need to have it, but I do have that, yes.
If you're uploading it to YouTube and there's a potential for monetary gain, you need commercial insurance.
I do have it anyway, I do, yeah.
Can I get your insurance code, please?
Code?
Yep, there should be on your insurance document a code saying that it covers it.
I don't have the details to log in right now, mate. I literally made it yesterday, but the thing is, I don't think I need to provide you that anyway, but I am with that company. If you check them out now.
Under the air navigation order, mate, if I require that you provide me with proof of insurance to fly the drone for commercial purposes whilst you're with that drone and trying to fly it, and it's not got the code on your side of your aircraft with your operator ID number, that drone can be seized.
I do have the code on the drone, yeah. I know I have to provide you that.
Yeah, and it also says under that same navigation order that you are to provide proof of insurance.
I don't need insurance though for this drone.
You do, because you're flying it for commercial. YouTube counts as commercial purpose. If you're uploading it to YouTube, it's for a commercial purpose, therefore you require...
Even if the drone is used for a YouTube video, it still falls under the open category and weighs less than 20 kilograms. Under UK rules in 2025, this type of drone doesn't require insurance. So, the auditor doesn't have to show any insurance to the police. The officer is mixing up rules meant for higher-risk drone use, which don't apply here. This flight is low-risk and fully legal.
Login, I don't have an issue giving it you, but
Yeah, no, that's fine, mate.
Yeah, he's got an insurance policy from FPV UK, and it says you're now covered by our £5 million public and private liability insurance, which includes commercial drone use. However, you have, as I explained to you, do you understand what a common law breach of the peace is?
officer,
Do you understand?
flying a drone illegally
No,
is
no.
not going to cause a breach of the peace.
Right.
It can't be interpreted as that.
Right. Anything that disrupts the normal, unhindered running of society, okay,
Me standing there is not doing that.
Deliberately, especially when someone knows or ought to have known that would cause a breach, is a breach of the peace. Okay, I've told you specifically, if you fly a drone there, we will have a security alert immediately raised in the
Doesn't mean it's
station.
reasonable.
And what has happened? It doesn't matter whether you believe it's reasonable.
You guys
or not.
know now that the drone is legal, so anybody that calls you say, we've checked him out, he's all legit.
A breach of the peace.
From the beginning, the officer has no legal reason to demand the auditor's identity under Section 50. That law only applies if someone is causing harassment or distress. The auditor hasn't broken any rules, so threatening arrest is an abuse of power. Detaining someone without proper reason can also break human rights laws. This puts the police at legal risk.
Security alert outside an iconic hotel, an international rail hub, and another key piece of national infrastructure over the road.
It doesn't matter, officer.
It does matter, because if they had... Right, I'm not having this conversation with you again. I'm going to demand your details, and then I'm going to direct you to leave the vicinity of the railway station. If you come back, you will be arrested, all right? But you will be arrested if you do not give me your details so that I can record the...
I've committed no offence.
You've committed a breach of the peace. Are you going to give me your details, or am I going to arrest you? This isn't a thing I'm doing.
I think you should call your boss before you arrest me.
No, I'm going to.
Just before you do.
I've advised you not to do something because I
would be an unlawful arrest.
No, it wouldn't, because I gave you the opportunity not to take the action. You've chosen to do it, knowing that it would be regarded as a breach of the peace.
1 second, I'll show you.
Are you going to give me your details or not? Section 50, Police Reform Act. If you do not give me your details, I am going to immediately arrest you. Are you going to give me your details now?
I haven't denied it, have I? I haven't said I won't.
Give me your details now.
In the end, the officer records the auditor's details, but only after being warned he may face legal action. The auditor stays calm and repeats that he hasn't broken any laws. Still, the officer continues, likely out of pride. The auditor says he will contact solicitors, and that makes sense. This situation involves misuse of power and possible unlawful detention.
With the details.
Right, surname, please.
Surname? Are you sure you want to do this?
Yes, absolutely positive. Yeah, I have no choice. You've committed an offence, I have to take your details.
But I'm going to go and commit that same offence now, aren't I?
No, you're not. I explained this to you. First name?
Daniel. And as I said, before I give you the date of birth, are you 100% sure? Because I will 110% HNK it later. Right. With this whole video.
As you've committed a criminal offence...
Please don't.
I have to do appropriate checks.
You know
the quickest way... Okay.
I haven't... No, I said, you know I haven't
do you know
committed
what?
an offence. You know I haven't, because I'm about to do it now.
You that you have. So, no, you're going to do something different now. Like I said.
Okay. What do you need? Look, I'm not going to be arrested.
What's your name?
I'll give you the name.
What's your... Any middle names?
No.
Have you got a police record that we can check this against?
I don't need to give you that, do I?
I don't know.
You check.
I need to verify that these are genuine. The quickest way, based on my knowledge of how the system works, okay, is to give me your date of birth. If you don't want to give me that, that's fine.
Whatever I'm required to give by the law that I think you're overstepping, but whatever you demand, I'll give it to you under threat of arrest. What do you need?
I need your name and address, but because you're being really, really cagey about giving it, I require you to give me your date of birth.
I'm not being cagey.
Because
I'm saying it because I feel like you don't want to do it.
That is a way.
I feel like you don't want to overstep the mark, and I feel like you want to walk away, and you don't want to have a civil claim. That's what I feel, which is why I've said to you, are you sure?
I want not to arrest someone.
I'm not being cagey.
No, but you've been quite
nothing to hide.
Right, give me your name and date of birth then. If you've got nothing to hide.
I'm not happy that you've infringed on my rights.
I don't require you to be.
The officer then says the drone must land because the hotel manager feels uncomfortable. But personal feelings don't override the law. The drone flight is legal under official rules. A property owner cannot stop a lawful activity in public airspace. Rights exist to protect people from being stopped just because others feel uneasy.
From what you've shown me of your work with the drones, do you know what? That's got a huge artistic merit. You've wasted today 2 hours of my time, right?
Have I?
Yeah, because if you just followed my direction, I wouldn't.
Had I followed it though, I would have just not flown at all. I would have walked off.
Well, exactly, and that's what I want.
And now we've agreed that
you can do it elsewhere, different action. I've agreed.
Still round here, but I'll be over there, right?
Yeah, if you do it here, I will be back, and it will be a different story.
Can we just clarify, officer? No, 1 second.
No,
if I'm here,
everything.
No, hold on. So you said, as long as I'm off there at the property, yeah?
Yeah.
I don't want to be. I don't want to have you come back.
Trespassing because they said they don't want you here, so you need to leave this place.
Just to clarify, you're happy for me to do it, but not anywhere on here.
We've explained this to you.
I don't want you coming out again. That's all.
You know where the zones are on your map from the CIA.
So as long as I fly legally, you're okay with it.
Obviously, avoid the area around that crane. Do not go on King's Cross Square.
Yep.
Do not go on this forecourt of this hotel because the management of the hotel have said that they don't want that happening. I've told you.
You can let the station know now with your authority. You can say I've checked him out.
That's
it's all good.
Circumstances.
Don't worry about it.
But do not go over. I've given you. I will tell them that I've given you clear directions not to fly over King's Cross Square, not to fly over St Pancras Square. That's kind of the square at the back. You know,
I lawfully can, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to stay out here.
You can't because I'm telling you, if you do it there, we're going to have security alerts, and that interferes with other people's safety and comfort. So you're not lawfully, just because you've got an intrinsic right to do something, okay?
Finally, the officer walks away, acting like he's in control, but it came from pressure, not the law. He even insults the auditor, calling him immature, showing his attitude. From the start, he made strong claims without evidence and ignored chances to calm things down. The auditor stayed calm, explained the law, and showed he was following all rules. It didn't matter. The officer kept pushing. In the end, it looks like a misuse of authority. The auditor proved his point, and the officer may now face legal consequences. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like and comment.